First, they came for the communists, and I did not speak out because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. Martin Neomela. It's International Women's Day today, and I believe that your organizations they've posted so many flyers, so many articles. They've even booked some reservations for people to go there and have fun. But the truth is, the essence of IWD is being eroded, and we are doing nothing about it. The theme for this year is accelerate action. We see so many injustice against women, and sometimes we just fold our hands and we don't do anything. As long as it doesn't affect me, they can do whatever. That's what most of us say. But remember the last paragraph from the poem I read. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. If you don't speak out for others, nobody will speak up for you. We need to accelerate action this year. There are so many injustices against women, and it is high time we start speaking against those injustices. Injustice to one person is an injustice to everyone out there. So this year, let's accelerate action. Happy International Women's Day. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay. So what do we do on this channel? We make product management easy and fun. And guess what we are doing today? Today we are busting 8 big myths about product management. Are you ready? Because I am ready. So get ready because some of this might surprise you. Myth number one: product managers are the CEO of the product. Product managers are like CEOs, right? Right? So it is not true. I get why people say this, but let's be real. CEOs have authority. They control budgets, they make hiring decision, they set company vision. But PMs, we don't do those things. We influence, right? But we don't control. We bring teams together, we align everyone and make sure we are solving the right problems. So think of a PM like the conductor of an orchestra, not the CEO of a company. And most times when you see the CEO and someone that is the CEO and also the PM, there is always conflict of interest, and they are always not the team members always suffer it. So when you see like a CEO and they have PM experience, the advice most people will give them is that you have to separate those two entities, you have to separate those two roles. You cannot be the CEO and the PM. You have to either pick the PM role and you assign someone to be the CEO, or you employ a PM and you stand in the position of a CEO. So that is how it works. PMs are not CEO of the product. The second myth: product managers just come up with ideas. PMs just sit around brainstorming cool features, right? If only that is true. The ideas can come from anyone: users, engineers, marketing, support teams. A PM's real job is to validate these ideas to make sure they are worth building. That's what you do as a PM. So example, let's say we have that learning app, and imagine a student suggests a challenge, a friend feature. A good PM doesn't just say great idea, let's build. They don't say that. They first research if students really want this. They check if it aligns with business goals, and they test if it actually improves learning. So it's not about having the most ideas, it's about making smart product decisions. Myth number three: product managers must know how to code. If I don't know how to code, I can't be a PM, right? That's wrong. That's wrong. See, PMs don't need to write code, but we do need to understand how tech works. So think of it like being a chef. You don't need to be a farmer, but you should know where your ingredients come from. So example, let's say you have an e-commerce app. If I'm working on let's say checkout flow on my e-commerce app, I need to understand APIs, I need to understand authentication, and I also need to understand payment gateways. But I don't have to write a single line of code. PMs and engineers, they work together, but the PM defines what to build and engineers figure out how to build it. Thumbs up if you have like technical experience, lines, you can write a line of code and you want to transition into product management. I'm not saying this is wrong. I'm just saying that as an entry level PM, you don't really need to know how to code. You can get that on the job. For example, now if I have like, if I'm testing the products and I experience probably an error message or something, I can expect. I can inspect. So as you grow on the job, right, those technical skills, they come to you because you'll be working with developers and you just hear them, oh, let's go and check this thing on GitHub, let's check this, let's inspect and all of that. You pick it, you ask questions. What do you guys mean by inspecting? So you can build those skills as you progress. Myth number 4, product managers say yes to everything. Indeed. Oh, you said something like PMs should always say yes to customers and stakeholders, right? You want to build nonsense. Okay, so not entirely nonsense, right? But you need to be able to like sieve out ideas. You need to be able to, it's not everything you take in. So if it were true, right, we'll be drowning in features nobody uses. You are not the smartest person, right? So what you need to understand is a great PM says no more than they say yes, but for the right reasons. Like I said, it's not that those ideas they are bringing is wrong. It's just that priority, you need to prioritize. So for example, let's say we have a networking app and the big clients ask for a custom dashboard. You need to ask yourself, if I'm on that project, these are things I'm going to ask myself. Will this slow down other priorities? Remember, you already have like your feature requirement documents. You already have things you want to put in your MVP, right? You need to look at it. Will this slow down other priorities? Is this something many users want? Some are good to have. We are going to get into that Moscow prioritization technique, right? It is not everything that users want. They are fancy, but they might not be what users want. So does this align with our long-term vision? Sometimes the best thing a PM can do is push back and keep the team focused on what really matters. Myth number 5, product managers need to have industry experience. So you don't need years of experience in an industry to be a PM. It's not necessary. What you really need are transferable skills. Remember in my previous videos where I explained tools and skill sets that you need as a product manager. So one of the skills you need is problem solving, communication, collaboration, and decision making. PMs jump between industries all the time. Most people, even within 4 or 5 years, they've moved from fintech to health tech or from e-commerce to gaming. So you don't have to acquire a whole lot of years of experience in an industry to be a PM. The key is learning quickly, asking the right questions, and understanding users' needs. Those are the things that you need as an entry level product manager. Myth number 6, product managers work alone. No, we are Liverpool fans. We never work alone. We never work alone. So PMs just make decision on their own, right? If only a PM without a team is like a director without actors. You can't make a movie alone. So just imagine that you are the PM, you are the developer, you are the designer, you are the, do you want to kill yourself? So a PM, you work with engineers, you work with designers, you work with marketers, you work with sales team, customer support, and leadership. See, collaboration is everything. You must be able to collaborate with everybody, everyone on your team. You should be able to collaborate with them. The best PMs don't dictate. They align, they inspire, and they guide the teams toward a common goal. Myth number 7, we're getting to the end of the video. Okay, to the end of the myth. Myth number 7, product managers don't need data. They just use instincts. Are you for real? Like great PM just follow their gut feeling, right? Gut feeling. You want to destroy everything. So no, why instinct matters? Data is king in product management. Data is king in product management. So example, you have this Earth app, right? And you say you want to add a water tracking feature. Instead of just assuming, right, that, oh, this particular feature is a good idea, what I would do is I will look at data. Are users searching for this? I will run surveys. Do people actually want this? I want to hear from people. Do they really want this? I'm going to conduct A/B tests. Does it increase engagement? So great PMs make data informed decisions, not wild guesses, not your wild thought. Oh. It is data informed decisions. Myth number 8. Being a product manager means having a fancy title, Temile Kolayo, Okeo, product manager, CSPO, CSM, PS, PSBO. The list just goes on. If I don't have a product manager in my title, I'm not a PM, right? You might be doing product management without even knowing it. So if you've ever identified a problem and solved it, if you've worked with different themes to build something, if you prioritize tasks to focus on impact, guess what? You've already done some PM work. Titles matters less than the skills you build. So it's not about having all of those titles. Entry level, really, we are going to talk about certification, right? But for an entry level, it's not about a title, it's about the skills, to be honest. It's about the skills. So I'm going to add one more myth. Working with women that are product manager is always very hard. Women that are product managers don't know the job, they don't understand it. That's a myth that we need to bust. I've worked with several women that are product managers. In fact, they assisted me during my early days, and they are still there for me even in this present stage. So you don't have to bring in that marginalization, saying things like working with female product managers is bad. You are bad. Female product managers are not bad. You are bad. So there you have it. 8 myths about product management busted plus one bonus. So let's do a quick recap. Let's do a quick recap. PMs are not the CEO. Yes. 2, it's not about ideas, it's about solving problems. You are not just doing ideas, you are solving problems. You should be able to solve problems as a product manager. You don't need to code. If you know how to code, it is very good, but you don't need to code. You don't necessarily need to code. Saying no is part of the job. Yes, sometimes you have to say no, remember, for the right reason. Industry experience isn't a must. I mentioned that industry experience is not a must. Sometimes we move from this industry in the space of 1 year, 2 years, you're moving across different industries. So industry experience is not a must. PMs don't work alone. We work with engineers, sales team, we work with customer support, we work with data designers, we work with developers. So we don't work alone. Data beats gut feeling because of God. Because of God, please work with data, not your gut feeling. So data beats gut feeling. It beats, I feel like, no. Use data to back it up. Titles don't define your ability. It's not about the title, it's about your skills, it's about the ability. So now tell me in the comments, which of these myths did you believe? Or do you know another PM myth that needs busting? Let's chat. So we've come to the end of today's video. Remember, it's International Women's Day and we need to accelerate action. So you know what to do. Don't forget to like, boom, subscribe, boom, and hit the notification bell, because we are making product management fun and easy. We are going to be our brothers keepers and our sisters defenders. There are so many entry-level PMs out there and we need to bring them on board. So you can also share this video with them. See you in the next video, and until then, continue to break boundaries. Bye.